Huh.
Okay, we're continuing to work on templates. I honestly don't remember where I turned the camera off on this project. This is the ES-335 copy, 59-ish, 58, 59-ish copy. We're putting PAFs in it. Anyway, I have the top and the back glued and sanded and ready to get cut. But I need to make a mold for the sides so that I can bend the sides. And I have been working. Where's the first one? I blew the first one. The first mold one here. So I don't know. I just started machine sanding the thing down to the line, and for some reason I had some pretty good gaps in it. Some reason probably being that I went past the line. So I determined to go only so far on this one, the next try. So actually looking at this now, I mean, I'm just picky. I'm just really picky. So I did another one, and like I said, I just took it down to the line, not even to the line, basically, and I've been hand sanding around this thing with a block of paper, a piece of paper and a round dowel, and so I've been doing a lot of this sort of thing where I'm just out here and working it. So I just finally worked it down. I probably spent, I don't know, 45 minutes, maybe more. I did take a break in the middle somewhere. So anyway, now I have a really consistent fit here. It's touching everywhere. I've got a little teeny hair worth of gap here somewhere. I would say no more than 5 thousandths anywhere. Anyway, so I am, I cut the F-fold in this while I was at it. So I had the original tracing that I took off of the plans, and then I was going to use my inlay saw to cut this with, but it didn't have a deep enough bow to get me out. Not on the whole thing, but just even on this, it didn't have a deep enough bow to get me across here. So I bought a new coping saw. I had coping saw for a long time, and I got all my tools stolen at one point, and I never replaced it. So had to get a new one. Obviously it's plenty deep enough to get in here, but that's it. Just have to turn the blade to suit the direction you need to go. At any rate, so now I have this mold half, and I will make probably an inch thick. I'm gonna have to think about that. I might have to just get a piece of 3/4 inch MDF, because a 1/2 inch, I might just make one go around out of 1/2 inch actually, because the sides of the guitar are only 1.25 inches, and I don't know. I can look at you while I'm talking, I guess. The sides of the guitar are 1.25 inches overall, and well, take that back. 1.25 inches between the top and the back, and that's another 1/4 inch thickness there. So, 1.75 inches overall on that thickness, and then in the middle, it's a 1/2 inch higher either direction. It's actually closer to 3/4. The time you figure from that point, 1/2 inch. Okay, so it's up there. Yes. As James over at Rattle Can Guitar says, math is hard. So I'll have to stop and think about where my thickness is going to be by the time I get the curve strip on the edge of the body. I don't want to make something and have it be in my way, and so I'll have to look at that. It'll show me on the plan, actually. I can check that. So I'll figure out the gap between the kerf strips. And I could actually make it thicker and just do one of the kerf strips, because once the top or back is glued on, then I don't really, not really going to need to have the mold, have it in the mold per se, because the top or back will hold the shape of the sides. So anyway, I'll figure that out. But just want to let you know where I'm at here. I'm just working on templates, and I'm just going to start ripping MDF once I figure out how many I need, and run them through the bandsaw, and then I'll just clamp them, tape them to the template here, and run them around the router. So that's it, and I'll just set the camera over in the corner, and I'll just fast through all this stuff with the saw and the noise and all that. So or we'll just skip it. I don't know. Got that wrong. What an idiot. And I didn't even know it. Man. Well, that's going to be the one that gets trimmed off then, isn't it? Shoot. Shoot. Man.